After World War I, a new art movement developed which explored realism in yet another way, called social realism. This art movement occurred mostly in America and was particularly popular in the 1930s during the Depression. America, as well as the rest of the world, were facing very real economic challenges. In Edward Hopper's painting called Early Sunday Morning, we can see an empty street with empty shop fronts, a sign of struggling retail business and the effect of the Depression. Social realists were interested in drawing attention to the living conditions of the working class and how or where they were oppressed by people in power, such as the people who owned factories. The American government actually employed photographers to go out into different working environments to record what was happening. It was believed if people actually saw what was happening in pictures, they were more likely to want things to change. Two examples are seen here, with Dorothy Lang's famous Migrant Mother of 1936 and Lewis Hines' moving image of a 9-year-old girl working heavy machinery in a cotton mill in 1908. Although this latter image is not from the 1930s, we still see a powerful example of social realism in play here. Let's pause here for a moment for a special note for printmakers. You can choose for your research in Task 2 a German expressionist printmaker, but there are other printmakers who work in the social realist style you can choose from as well. Some of these are seen here. These are printmakers who have been producing work in the 1970s through to today. Moving from left to right, we see Shepard Fairey, who is a street artist known for his Obey and Hope poster. He explores American identity through the view of immigration and promotes an inclusive and diverse America. Swoon explores communities who are impacted by change outside their control, such as Cyclone Katrina, which hit New Orleans. Realism can be regional or local, such as Marilyn Webb's landscape prints of New Zealand hills. Reality is also tangata whenua, for example, artist Cliff Whiting, who explored Māori gods and demigods. And finally, Robin White, who explores New Zealand identity as multicultural. There are other printmakers you may find as well.